I don't understand. I don't understand.
Like, seriously, how is it that you will get into an European museum and all that is in there is like 90% of African arts, idols, artifacts?
Look at these beautiful things from Africa. The British, they stole everything. Everything. They stole everything. This was stolen by the British.
Yeah, right, I know.
No, from my people.
The African origin of civilization is a must-see. This particular exhibit is in the Metropolitan New York Museum, family. The Metropolitan Museum is one of the largest museums in America, family.
Why do you say Europeans never created a civilization?
Show me one. That's the only question I've had. Show me a European civilization.
I'm exposing the luxury brands who have stolen from African tribes and given them no credit at all. The Louis Vuitton monogram was made in 1896, but parts of it was actually stolen from a Kwili tribal mask.
Do you think that they should be returned from the British Museum, the Benin bronzes?
No doubt. I mean, I think the Benin bronzes should be returned.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I mean, I don't understand. Like, seriously, how is it that you will get into an European museum and all that is in there is like 90% of African arts, idols, artifacts? Like, I want to see your own arts, but rather what I end up seeing is literally artifacts, idols, and arts that I can't even find in my own mother or father's land. But they are mine. They are Africans, but I can't find them in my own land. Has anyone not asked you people, did you steal it? No. Did you steal those things? Because there is no way possible my people will be so stupid to give you these arts, these artifacts, these idols for you to keep in your museum. And for me to come and see these arts or these artifacts or these idols, I have to pay money for me to see my own arts that my ancestors made with their own hands, their own bare hands, without any machines. I don't understand. I think it's high time someone asks this question. Like, did you steal it? And if you steal it, give it back. Take it back. It's 400 years now that you've stolen this thing and you've been eating from it. Take it back. Someone should just stand up when they get to that museum and just scream, did you steal it? If you stole it, take it back. It's just quite overdue.
Who are you? Look at these things. All the way from Africa. Huh? I'm here to come and collect them. I'm taking them back. You guys are joining me. These are from Benin. Benin. Africa. You guys ready? Let's collect them and take them back home. Unbelievable. Come. Look at these beautiful things from Africa. The British, they stole everything. Everything. They stole everything. Now they're talking about Brexit. They stole everything. Do you know this?
Not.
This was stolen by the British.
Yeah, right, I know.
No, from my people. I'm looking for people who can walk with me. Let's collect it and take it back. Okay. Don't laugh. Take it back. Put it in a suitcase. What do you know about this?
What do I know about it?
Yeah.
I know they were made in the Kingdom of Benin. I know that they were looted by the British in the...
1897.
1897.
1897. And they have the audacity of talking about immigration in this country. When they...
Yes.
My brother, what part of the world are you from?
Congo.
Look at stuff from Africa.
Yes.
They stole everything. Unbelievable. Will you join me in helping us? Let's pick this up, put it in a suitcase. Take it away.
Picture?
No. Let's take this. Let's carry it back to Africa.
Back Africa?
Yeah. Yes. You got bag? Good. No, this bag is not good enough. No.
The African origin of civilization is a must-see. This particular exhibit is in the Metropolitan New York Museum, family. The Metropolitan Museum is one of the largest museums in America, family. They cut out a section dedicated for African history. This particular exhibit is dedicated to a brother from West Africa, Sheikh Anta Diop. He spent his life proving to the scientific community that the Egyptian origin is a black origin, family. Make no mistake about it, you will not be cheated out on your history lessons, family, if you ever in New York and take a look for yourself, family. Like I said, most of these pieces are from West Africa, and all of them are from Africa, family. But this is one of those beautiful things that you must see.
Why do you say Europeans never created a civilization?
Show me one. That's the only question I'm saying. Show me a European civilization. Rome was not a civilization. Greece was not a civilization. You don't know a day in the history of Greece where there wasn't a war. You don't know a day in the history of Rome and there wasn't a war. Those are not civilization. Those are death culture, war culture. They're not building anything. They're stealing from other people, borrowing from other people, and still carrying on this anti-human, anti-nature behavior of murdering, stealing to conquer and appropriate something that belonged to someone else that you could have gotten by just shaking their hands and making a deal.
Why are white people so intimidated and threatened by black men, despite their claims that black men are inferior to them and incapable of the most basic tasks?
Well, there's an easy answer to that question. They know black men are superior to them. Put us on any playing field, be it physics or football, and we will win. Give us the same opportunities, and we will win. Because we come from a history of not trying to destroy and dominate the world, and you come from a history of trying to destroy and dominate the world. And that has become the culture of the white community.
I'm exposing the luxury brands who have stolen from African tribes and given them no credit at all. The Louis Vuitton monogram was made in 1896, but parts of it was actually stolen from a Kwili tribal mask. The Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene was stolen from the Cuba chief's formal attire from the Cuba Kingdom in Congo, Africa. The Versace Greca print was also stolen from the Cuba tribe and the Fumban tribe in Cameroon. The Louis Vuitton men's collection in 2012 was inspired by the Masai Shuka, a traditional African blanket cast in colourful shades of red and blue. The design stolen from the Maasai tribe of Kenya and Tanzania. Louis Vuitton also created in 2014 the tribal mask chain wallet. Is it just inspiration or is it cultural appropriation, and should these tribes be compensated with the profits that these brands are getting?
The artifacts that we know today as the Benin bronzes are the cultural heritage of the Kingdom of Benin and its capital Benin City, which is today in Edo State in southern Nigeria. The best known are probably the commemorative heads. These are portrait heads that represented the Oba, or Divine King of Benin, and the Ioba, or the Queen Mother. And they would have been part of royal shrines to ancestors that were dotted throughout the royal palaces in Benin City. In February 1897, a British-led force known as the Punitive Expedition, or later the Benin Expedition, sacked the city and its royal palace. Thousands of artifacts were looted and taken back to England, where they were sold, entering the collections of museums across Europe and across the world, including here in Cambridge. The Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology cares for approximately 470 objects from Benin City, although the vast majority of those were collected later in the 20th century. We've so far identified 116 objects that we believe to have been taken in the violent military action of February 1897.
The Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology has had policies in place for decades around the repatriation of artifacts. Back in March 2017, we had a landmark meeting here in Cambridge of the Benin Dialogue Group, and that meeting effectively restarted a long-standing discussion between the leaders of European museums and the Benin court, the community, and the national government in Nigeria. And that process led to a submission that was received here in Cambridge in January 2022. That submission was then carefully considered by relevant university bodies and finally approved by the council of the university.
We're all really excited that these objects are now returning to Benin City, that we have an opportunity to reset relationships. We have an opportunity to find new ways of engaging with the entangled collections and entangled histories that unite us all, and to find new ways forward, new ways of telling these stories, and new ways of working together.
Do you think that they should be returned from the British Museum, the Benin bronzes?
No doubt. I mean, I think the Benin bronzes should be returned. You know, if I nicked something from you, then, you know, I should return it. You know, so I think absolutely, I think the British Museum should return the works, and I think that would be the right thing to do. It'll send the right message. And many other museums are already returning those bronzes. Why not the British Museum?
Why is the British royal family refusing to return the body of an 18-year-old Ethiopian prince? Prince Alemayehu was taken to the UK in 1868 after a British operation raided his family's fortress in Abyssinia, in what is now part of Ethiopia. The British claimed that the operation's only mission was to free a handful of British diplomats that the young prince's father, Emperor Theodosius II, had taken hostage over a dispute with Queen Victoria. In reality, the main purpose of the operation, which featured tens of thousands of military personnel and a curator from the British Museum, was to walk away with tens of thousands of priceless treasures. The British left with a gold crown, jewellery, hundreds of manuscripts, and solid gold chalices. They even ransacked local churches, leaving with sacred religious items. Many of these artifacts are still on display in museums across the world, including at the British Museum and at the V&A. After the emperor killed himself to avoid being taken prisoner, 7-year-old Prince Alemayehu was taken back to the UK, where he lived under the care of Queen Victoria until his death at 18. He was buried at Windsor Castle, where he remains, despite his family and the Ethiopian government spending the last 150 years calling for the return of his remains. In a statement this week, Buckingham Palace claimed that the prince's remains cannot be exhumed from a chapel in Windsor Castle because it would disturb the resting place of a substantial number of others in the vicinity. The calls for his return and the restitution of the stolen artifacts continues.